and said, "Oh, thank you, you're going to help me, oh, thank you, you know."
Sandra claimed she needed protection from whomever had supposedly killed her husband.
This is what we put together as for...
Bill Deere told me that it wasn't long before he began to have doubts about his client, especially when he realized she was a possible suspect in her husband's murder, and Oklahoma police were in town tailing her.
And she would look out the window and she would see the detectives from Oklahoma on surveillance.
Looking out to the street.
Yes. And then she'd come over here and then she would laugh. She would think, do they really think that they're going to get me to confess? Do they really believe that sitting out here down the road is going to make me confess? And then she started laughing.
At his crime scene facility in Texas, Bill Deere told me how
Zara.
he followed up on his
Zara.
suspicions and shared his
Zara.
profile on the Alan Rarick murder, which has haunted him for over 20 years.
I want to see if the
Oops, oops.
any drugs. This should not indicate that Alan was a heavy drug user. And if you'll notice from this on the lab, no drugs found. Plus, you'll see no indication of previous harsh use of the drugs.
Zara.
Start following them go on.
Zara.
That what she was telling you was not the truth.
Deere hired a prominent polygraph expert and asked Sandra to take a lie detector test, telling her it would be practice.
Zara.
I said, I failed, I failed.
How much sugar has this baby had? Oh, she's opened it. Oh, no.
Key questions.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Didn't you believe it? She had great knowledge on it.
Uh-oh.
Explosive polygraph test would not be considered evidence, but for Bill Deere,
Yay.
he dropped Sandra as a client and
Oops.
information to the police.
अंदर गिर जाएगी ये.
The widow's refusal to cooperate had turned police concerns into full-blown suspicion. Their investigation also turned up a possible motive.
Let me see.
$220,000 insurance policy.
What's in there?
Alan had enough. He was going to get a divorce.
क्या है अंदर?
He left.
सारू? ठंडा है ठंडा.
As if Alan...
ठंडा. Ooh, ठंडा.
There it is.
Ooh.
But a possible motive does not prove murder. Sandra had an alibi.
How
She
next
said
did
that
she
after
open
waiting for
it?
Alan at a Dallas storage facility for an hour, she left. Then went out with friends.
ठंडा इतना है?
Alan's body was found 4
Apa,
days
apa,
later
apa, apa,
in
apa?
Oklahoma City.
We know that he sat somewhere for a period of time because of the decomposition. He started to decompose in a warmer climate, and then he was moved to a colder climate. So he
ठंडा.
went from, an area where the temperatures were in the 70s to an area
Oh.
that was freezing.
On the day Alan disappeared, the weather in Dallas was mild. When he was found, Oklahoma City was frigid, leading investigators to believe he was actually killed in Dallas.
Saru,
and
Saru,
then
Saru,
driven
Saru.
back to Oklahoma.
Saru. Hey,
It appears
baby.
that he had been pushed from the driver's side into the center of this Bronco, and that was in order for someone to drive the vehicle. The seat was pulled up for a much shorter person. The seat had been cleaned of blood. These are all things that let us know that at least there had been some, travel involved.
But if Sandra Bridewell was now a possible suspect, what would police make of her alibi?
What happened?
We know...
What happened?
So the issue has always been, if she killed him, she didn't have time afterwards to get him to Oklahoma City.
It's like पहले भी मैंने ऐसे किया था
The
तो
bottom line is, the many stories that she met him at was in a secluded part of the storage facility. It would have been really easy to put that car without...
As the police theory goes, after pulling Alan's Bronco into an empty storage unit, Sandra
roller coaster ride हो गई. हाँ?
before driving Alan's body to Oklahoma
roller coaster ride हो गई.
in a possible attempt to throw off the investigation. And yet, investigators were not able to come up with enough evidence to prove their theory that Sandra was responsible for Alan's death.